are back here on the Sophisticated Girl Talk, and we have been joined by obstetrician gynecologist Dr. Tracey Lever-Williams.
I know that's a mouthful. Good
It's
morning.
a mouthful,
Thank
but
you.
I have talked to you before, and it was absolutely wonderful. And we are here in sort of your new home away from home, and it is quite lovely, and you should be very proud of it. Kelly shared with us that you are a new member of the Hilton Head Hospital team.
Yes, ma'am. I've been here since, well, just over a month. The beginning of February is when I joined the team here, and it's exciting transition. It's a very exciting time for Hilton Head Hospital. The OB program is about to explode, I think.
It is.
Because
It is.
my new partner just joined us
That's right.
last
Yeah.
week,
Yeah,
and the two of us are raring to go and ready to really set this place on its heels.
That's right, Dr. Coates. Stephen
Okay.
Coates, he's the new OB that has also joined our medical staff
great.
here
That's
at the hospital.
great.
So
You'll love
yeah.
him.
Is it cool?
Yeah.
How many obstetrician gynecologists do you all actually have within the system?
Well, we have Tracey Lever-Williams, Coates, Dr. Coley,
Okay.
Kat Coley, Tracy Blueswick, and Christy Blessett.
Okay. Oh, that's great.
Yeah,
So
right.
you guys, that's a good
Right.
collaborative
And then, you
group.
know, the whole kit and caboodle out at Coastal. But
Let me ask you a question, and Deb was asking me this, and I wasn't sure. When you were an OBGYN, do you handle both obstetrics and gynecology?
Absolutely.
So women's health throughout as we age?
Absolutely, all of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Adolescence
Right.
to older adulthood.
It was
Whole
really.
schmack. That's
Yep.
good.
Yep.
yeah.
We were talking at first about adolescence. At what age do you think a young woman needs to come to visit you?
It varies depending on the person. If they're not having any problems and are not sexually active, which is always the catch because they don't always share that with their parents. If they're not sexually active and not having any problems, I mean, 18 is probably reasonable. They don't need a pap smear until 21, but they may need screening for sexually transmitted infections, may need help with some education stuff that might be easier coming from the doctor than from mom and dad. We're always happy to do
Are
that.
girls developing earlier this year? Because it seems like a lot of the kids that I see are onset of menses earlier, developmentally. They seem to be.
Debbie has a little one.
Yes,
so,
Liliana.
yeah,
So
right.
this is very interesting for her because
Right.
she's developmentally three.
And my niece, I want to say too, my niece down in Florida, she just turned 11, but it's like they're developing so much quicker, and I think it's some of the hormones in the food. Is that?
That's definitely one of the theories. I mean, nutrition has changed dramatically since I was a kid, since any of us were kids. The foods that we eat are definitely pumped full of hormones, which, I mean, personally, I've switched to hormone-free stuff. I'm not crazy into all the organics, but at the same time, you won't find hormone chicken in my house. Milk is also a big culprit as far as that goes.
Antibiotics too.
Absolutely.
All of that affects, and I just feel like she is much further along, and I
the
don't think
average
that they're
age.
quite as regulatory with her diet as they could be. But
Yeah.
you really see it, and I think, oh my gosh, it's, you know.
Yeah, the average age has definitely decreased over the years. I mean, it used to be between 12 and 13, and now it's not even considered precocious before 10.
Wow.
Is that really
Yeah.
true, 10? Boy, that
Wow.
does seem young, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
alarming to me. That that's a fifth grader. I mean, gosh, they don't
still
even know.
babies.
They don't know
Yes,
anything about
right.
stuff, and they're having to deal with periods.
Is the rule of thumb as we become, as you get closer to childbearing age, again, once every year? Is that how?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Indeed, still once a year
She called
throughout.
me out.
It's a military thing and a sudden thing. You're not old, I promise. But yes, indeed, and it should continue to be once a year throughout your life, even after menopause.
Where did you practice before coming?
Vidalia, Georgia,
Okay.
so just down the road.
Yeah, not
She's
a
an-
huge
she's an Air
shift
Force
then.
girl.
That's awesome.
Yes, Air Force, 7 years active duty in the Air Force before I trained for medicine.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, so I was enlisted. That's why I say ma'am to everybody.
Had to.
And what's your favorite part about being here? That might be a loaded question, or
You know,
a
there's
lot of different answers.
Well, beach. She's got young kids.
I do. I have young kids. The
Yep.
schools are fabulous
Yep.
here. The H2A Aquatics program has been absolutely
Right.
awesome. All three of my girls are now involved in that.
How old are your girls?
The oldest just turned 11. The next is 9, and the youngest is 5. She just started preteam a couple weeks ago. So cute with that.
Where are they in school?
They're at the public schools.
So they're having a ball.
Yes.
Oh,
indeed.
that is great. Well, I can't believe it's time for us to go, but thank you so much for joining us. As always, it's a treat to have this cast of characters on. Stay with us. We'll be right back here on Girl Talk.